Hey, beautiful souls. Welcome to your weekly energy update. And this week we have the full moon alert for the full moon on Gemini, which will happen on December 7th. And it'll be 21:07 Mountain Time, which of course would be 9:07 p.m. Mountain Time. You can look at what that is in the world for you. But there's some beautiful energies that are coming around with Gemini. And of course, as we look at new moons and full moons, we have full moon wishes. Full moons, we have the unveiling and letting go type of ceremony that you can do, where the new moon wishes is when you plant things, and the full moon is when we have this culmination where we're beginning to let things go. So within 8 hours before the full moon, we do the releasing ceremony because we're getting ready for the energy of what we're getting ready to dump overboard and release for the period in between the full moon and back to the new moon. So Gemini energy has a variety of different energies that range from transportation and mobility and movement, communication, learning, mental focuses, and different things like that. So I'm going to put up a screen here that shows all the energies, because you can do a release ceremony for any type of things that you want to release around a full moon, but to make the most of the energy, if you do that within 8 hours before the full moon and around the sign of the full moon, it is even more powerful. So the release is more powerful. So the Gemini type of energies, I'm just going to put up a screen right now. And you can look over these to see what of those will be best for you in your life, if any of them resonate. And you will look at a total of 10 things, up to 10 is what you can have revealed and unveiled to you and letting go. And kind of the thing that I do around those is I make it more of a gratitude type of approach to it, where it's just, thank you for unveiling and releasing blocks that have stood between me and blank, and then you fill in the blank. So those types of energies help us with this full moon, so you can make the most of that. Now, for this reading, I'm going to be focusing on the Gemini energy around what decisions need to be made for you to move forward on your path. So, of course, we'll have a reading for each individual zodiac sign, and we're stepping into yours right now. All right, Aquarius, this is your weekly energy update, and we're going to start off here first, pulling from the Divine Guidance Guide. And any of the cards I use in a reading, I do list in the description box of the video below. So if any of them catch your eye and you want them for yourself, you know where you can pick those up. So let's take a look here for Aquarius. All right. So let me just put that down there real quick. Now, these are I call them the spiritual ink blot test, because they're fractal images. And what you see when you look at it is a special message for you. And then I will also read from the book. So you have card number 24. So here you go. You can see what jumps out to you right away. All right. Put that over here, and then we'll see what message this comes in. So what decision needs to be made for you to move forward? And this is the Divine Feminine energy. It says this card asks you to begin operating more from a feminine flow of energy, whether you're male or female. It asks that you allow your power to flow from within instead of using force. Be mindful of using a gentle approach to people and situations. The role of nurturer and healer is important for you, and these gifts will blossom when you allow them to naturally emanate from you. Focus on your relationships with the people you interact with. You will find that more will be accomplished while creating peace and harmony for all involved. All right, so I do like that. So decision that needs to be made. I feel like this is the how. it needs to be made from a place of love and nurturing, and not like this forceful making things happen in other people's lives, or making them look at things a certain way, or all that type of the divine masculine, or the masculine energy, which is about movement, and this is more taking a nurturing approach to this decision making. So we're also going to pull from the power of surrender, and this will give us more idea into what the decision is. So for Aquarius, what is the decision that needs to be made in a very nurturing way? All right. So we have the power of surrender. Surrender outdated beliefs about yourself. I like this for you, Aquarius. You are very much, anyway, ruled by Uranus, which is all about leaving behind the old ways of thinking anyway. So this is right up your alley. And it does say, let go of limiting ideas about yourself that originate from the past. Then you can own your power and soar in your life, which is what we're talking about. So the decision that needs to be made here, in a very nurturing, loving way, is to be kind to yourself and let go of these limiting beliefs from the past. There is this nurturing of yourself with this energy that allows you to revisit some old pain, some old situations that we determined that it meant we were small, that meant we were not worthy, that meant we were failing at something. And so there's a lot of this limiting things that we created, these boundaries for us not to go past, because we're like, there's danger there. Don't do that. Don't try those unknown things, because when we tried an unknown thing, we got really berated and made fun of, or talked down to, where we felt very small. And so we don't want to feel that again. So we're not going to try these things. So these limiting beliefs are what the decision to let them go is what needs to be made for you to move forward on your true path. And I'm excited to see what else comes in here for you. So we're also going to look here at the Naked Heart Tarot and just get some more information on what this is about. All right. So what else for Aquarius, please? All right. I do want this one over here and this one over here. This one goes in the middle. All right. None of those. So what else, please? Okay. All right. Okay, so there was 5 there. All right. So you get an extra bonus card than the other reading so far. So this is great. And they do want to start off with the middle one here. And you have the Heart of Pentacles. Yeah. So the Queen of Pentacles, new birth, Mother Nature, Mother Nurture. So I'm not surprised that this comes out as the main introductory card here, because this is about exactly what we said. Allowing yourself to have energy and time for you to reflect on things, for you to give yourself this love and all this energy that you spend, towards the outside world normally. So this is about you turning inward for this and doing what we've talked about. So already confirmations. Yeah. And then you have the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands does show you that this is a change of direction of where you were investing your energy before, which again makes total sense, that when you realize these limiting beliefs that kept you on this path, like going this way, it doesn't allow you to go anywhere else. You're like, you have to stay on here. But they're suddenly, with reflecting back on these things and opening up and transforming some of these old memories from those that are of fear to those that are of unconditional love, you are able to take an exit ramp. Suddenly there's this ramp, and then you're like, wow, I can go this way. And this is more in alignment with your heart's desire. And because these limiting beliefs are removed, you're able to go off and do that. They're showing me construction. Like normally on this freeway, there's all these cones and all these barriers because they're working on this ramp, and that's the way it appears, right? And so you're not able to go off on a direction, but suddenly you're traveling this road and the construction is done. The destruction, the obstruction is removed, and now you can go on this new, beautifully paved road that takes you in a different direction. So that's what I love that. And you have the movement of swords. So it makes total sense too. Movement of swords is Knight of Swords. And this is, questing. All knights go on a quest. And the Knight of Swords is in a quest for higher truths. Capital T truths that are rooted more in unconditional love than of those fears of losing conditional love, like we talked about, those limiting beliefs. It's like all these swords appear. This is all you're cutting away thoughts and beliefs that no longer serve you, that are allowing you to move forward, and you're given this gift of higher truths that help you do that. So I like that. Yeah, we're going to go in here in the middle again. Yeah, okay, that's why they want you to go here in the middle, because it's the balancing out of the small t truths with the capital T truths. And here again, we have the Ace of Swords right here in the middle that is giving you the power and the gift to make this adjustment. With this being a major arcana card, this is about life changing. It really helps you open up, and your path just opens up wider, and opportunities come that you just didn't feel you were available to you before. Because when you have that small path of how things have to be, the supposed to be's and should be's and need to be's, this is scary, and this is all scary, and so we've stayed within here. But when you have this beautiful awareness that comes in, more of this opens up, and then all these opportunities you weren't able to see before, or didn't feel you were worthy to be able to have before, just opens up. So I love it. And then we're going to go to this side first. Yeah, death and rebirth. So definitely is what is happening here. You're letting old ways go, and you do feel like the old you, the old limited, unworthy you, is like a caterpillar that goes into a cocoon. It melts away the things that no longer serve it, and it comes out a butterfly, or in this case, a moth probably. But we do come out of there as a new being, able to fly and go places that you didn't feel you could go before. Yeah, Nine of Wands. So yeah, the Nine of Wands is about, the nines are like in the major arcana are the Hermit, and so it's an inner journey. And this is about your drive, your ambition, your passion, and your energy. Usually before, there'd be like 9 wands that are keeping a block, like we talked about, the blocks that are keeping us, obstructing us from going places. But we realize that one of those wands that's in this block is our Ace of Wands, our magic wand. We grab it, understanding our power, and we're able to move it, and it opens up this pathway that allows us then to move forward. So beautiful, so perfect. And you have the Lover's card. So Lover's card is emotional choice. And so this brings in this amazing awareness that every moment is either of unconditional love or the fear of losing conditional love, right? The people pleasing that we do, these limiting beliefs that we have about ourselves, all these things over here. But there's also the choice of the unconditional love from above that we're recognizing and connecting with this Ace of Swords. And so that's what helps us go back and helps us remove these old and transform these old emotions, because we realize in each moment that it's one or the other. And if a memory we have that makes us feel small and limited is not of unconditional love, probably, right? It's usually of the fears of losing conditional love. Whatever that memory is, whatever had happened, it was a fear. And when we go back and look at it and understand that when the human goes into fear mode, we all go out of our minds. Our human mind kind of gets kicked out because when we're in fear, the little inner child inside of us has felt unsafe or out of control in some way. And it wants to do everything it can to feel back in control. So I call it the cat mind lately, where it's we hiss and we attack, or we hiss and we run, but we're not doing things that are intelligent. We're not doing things that are emotionally stable and loving, and that's what anyone does. So if there's a situation where, like, let's say we tried something and people were like, "Why'd you do that?" Rah, 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 rah. They were out of fear, reacting, not lovingly going, "Oh, okay, no, it's okay. You did great. You did the best you could." The stuff a loving person would do to help support you in growing through experiences, rather than feeling like you're being punished for not being successful at something, right? And so this lover's energy of this card is about connecting to this truth of unconditional love. And that's what helps us transform old emotions. This 24 card, it keeps on jumping out at me because the 6 of Cups is the nostalgia card. It is about going back and looking at old memories and transforming them. And that's what I feel is happening here, and what helps you transform these limiting beliefs into empowering beliefs instead. Yeah, and you have the Earth Mother. So more Mother Nature, Mother Nurture coming in. These 2 cards, this is normally the Empress card and the Queen of Pentacles. These are the 2 cards that always are Mother Nature, Mother Nurture. So this nurturing love that you're getting, it's allowing you to have new beginnings and to head in those directions like we talked about, with the movement forward and the movement of doing those things. Just a quick announcement to let you know that in addition to these readings, these weekly energy updates, I also put out monthly readings for each individual zodiac sign, pick a card readings, and a few other types of videos throughout the month. So if you don't want to miss out on any of those and get notified immediately when they become available, if you give this video a little thumbs up by clicking the like button, and then also by clicking that subscribe button, you're given access to the notification bell. When you go in there is an option for all. And if you select that, 2 things happen. 1, you'll be notified when any new videos come out on the channel. And 2, you'll also be notified when I go live to provide free readings on YouTube. Currently, I go every night, and then also on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday mornings. So if you like the content that we're providing, a thumbs up and a subscribing to the channel really helps me out. So back to the conclusion of your reading. All right, and now for the conclusion of your reading, I'm just going to put this beautiful amethyst right here, and we're going to see from these chakra reading cards just what chakra will help you through all of this. I'd imagine the heart chakra with all this green in here, but we'll see what other, because that's kind of obvious, but we'll see if they reinforce that, or if there's another chakra that can also help. So definitely balancing your heart chakra is important, but what else for Aquarius? Okay, I assume this is the one. Whoa, as I destroy everything. All right, let's take a look here. So you have 33, card number 33, Angels and Masters. Love it, love it, love it. Because master number 33 for me, master number 11 is like when we're really mastering our human experience, and 22 is us becoming aware that we're so much more than our human character, that we're this actor behind the character, this powerful, supernatural, eternal spirit being who's made of unconditional love. And then 33 is 11 plus 22. It's when our human joins together with our higher self, and it walks together through life, and it just changes how we perceive everything and how we look at it all. So let's take a look here. So we've got number 33 is actually the soul star chakra, which is above the crown chakra. And it says you have called this powerful card into your awareness to remind you that the angels and ascended masters are with you at this time. We all have loving beings from the spirit world guiding and offering wisdom and healing as we take our life journey. At different times, angels come in to assist and offer specific messages and guidance. You have been experiencing difficulties and challenges of late, and the angels want you to know that you are not alone and that they are doing everything in their power to assist you from the spirit world. You're also being guided at this time by the ascended masters. The ascended masters are souls that resonate on a higher vibrational plane of existence and hold within them the divine power, love, and wisdom of the universe. They have individual jobs to fulfill in the universe and have unique energies and gifts to share and offer. For example, Mother Mary holds and resonates the energy of divine love and compassion. Mother Nature, Mother Nurture. You may like to find out more information on the Masters and tune into your spirits to see who is guiding you at this time. You also have the archangels around you, and the archangels are powerful light beings that are here to guide you and assist you in your life right now. You're encouraged to take a little time out from your everyday world and go within to connect to these beautiful, loving guides that have an abundance of love and wisdom to share with you as well. Know that they have your back and you have nothing to worry about. You are blessed and protected always. Your prayers have been answered and you are not alone. So take a moment to hand over any stress or concerns to the angels and masters for transmutation and fill your heart and your mind with the love and healing that is offered in return. And the affirmation for this card is, angels and masters, guide my way with love, truth, and integrity. I love that. So you are not alone. What a great message as you're going through this. And that they have your back really stood out to me. So as you move into releasing yourself from these old limiting beliefs and thoughts, it allows you to change your course and to move forward as this new being, with this new power, hand in hand with the higher spiritual realms. And I just love this new beginning, this newness, this new birth, and new movement that comes in your life when you take that exit ramp and speed off in a new direction unobstructed. So I absolutely love this for you, Aquarius. And as you go through this adventure, please know that every second of every day of your life that you are unconditionally loved by the Mother and Father of all things. And of course, I love you too. Have an amazing week. We'll be talking soon. And in the meantime, you hang in there and you take care.